Hello, this is Dorian, they, them, making another random bloggy type video just for me. I was feeling really stressed earlier because bureaucratic whatever things. And then I thought, okay, how can I calm down? Maybe I will, pet the cat and maybe make a video about black cats or thoughts or I don't know. Also, see if I can get cat video camera right angle. Alright. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if I don't think he's photogenic. He's like anti-photogenic. He's hard to get pictures of because he's a blurry black cat in motion a lot of the time. He's just being kind of chill right now because it's approaching his lunchtime, so he has to guard where the food comes from until he can get fed. No, he's cool. I don't know. He is very ninja type E, very much a rogue. I mean, I think, just watching a lot of D&D Critical Role videos and then cats and thinking about, obviously cats are the rogue class and they're just built to be little sneaky rogues, super fast, super stealthy. His preferred method of play is ambush, to run and hide behind something and then jump out at it, or running through the chute and just he can't stand in front of the other end of that chute. He just comes out like a rocket. But he'll line up. So if you're playing with the toy in front of him, and he'll run and jump and attack it, and then if you wiggle it right in front of him, he might get confused because he's like, wait, you can see me. So he'll have to run and hide behind something to jump back out at it, get into his little ambush setup. And I feel like the black coat is the most common color because you can just be liquid shadow. And it's like you have a feeling, they know that they're a black cat. They know how to use it to their advantage, and they know how to be sneaky. I was hanging out with this orange tabby colored cat the other day, and I was thinking, there's no way that this orange cat could be more camouflaged than a black cat. Like, how does that even work? Black cat, your shadow, you can really hide and appear like you're coming out of the shadows. But then, to see the orange and striped orange cat in dusk, in low light, against this dark green carpet that would be like the color of grass, around dusk, instead of, the orange cat looking like a shadow, he just disappeared completely. He just went invisible to my eyes that aren't designed to see very well in low light. So I think I get it. Like, it's perfect camouflage for the lighting of like a cat in the grass in the dusk. That orange with the orange stripes, you just, this guy turns into a shadow and that one just disappears completely. But yeah, this guy is a little sneak, and his nose is black, so it's like when you see him from afar, that's not going to work in the camera, I think, but when you see him from afar, all you see are eyeballs. You just see the eyeballs because it's hard to make out the facial features since his nose is black and his lips are black. So, if he closes his eyes, he'll disappear, or it gives him sort of a different kind of facial expression from a, I don't know, anthropomorphic, I guess, kind of view. This is my first time having a black cat. Having other kitties, you tend to anthropomorphize facial expressions, like they're smiling or whatever. How you perceive the cat has a lot to do with you seeing their pink nose and features on their face. And I can see part of why maybe black cats get the superstition of being creepier, because you just see the eyeballs and you have a different perception of their face, and so they look more like liquid shadow or something, or I don't know. I know why they get a bad rap due to the history of, the associations through the church of like associating with the devil and all those other superstitions that were baked into history for like centuries and all that stuff. But just like on a personal level, I can see why black cats can seem to be scary, because they can, like, you don't see them coming, especially if you're in a well lit house, and so you would see an orange cat or a brown cat or a white cat more easily. These guys can seemingly come out of nowhere and seem more stealthy and seem to have maybe weirder to us facial expressions if you only see the eyes, or I don't know. And he knows how to be stealthy, and his ambush style of hunting, and how he can flatten himself completely down to the ground. Like, if you take him outside, and he's scared and he doesn't know where to go or orient, he instinctively would know to, like, I'm gonna get down really low and find like a tree to hide behind or a rock to hide behind. They just built in know how to hide and blend into the shadows, and super stealthy little rogue cats. Anyway, I don't know, just random thoughts, just chilling. I don't want to pet him. I don't want to pet him too much either, too, because he can get very testy about that. And yeah, and like that, him specifically, like some cats, I've really been able to fully cuddle and like pet their bodies and pet all over. This guy, it's like you have to work up to just a little bit. He's not even super big on the cheek, maybe. But yeah, like, well, maybe work up to it, maybe not. But like some cats, you can like really scritch their cheeks, and I had one cat who liked belly rubs, and you could like really cuddle with him. This guy, he'll cuddle with you, but he's not big on the pets and the things. Well, less so. He's very skittish. But anyway, random cat thoughts. Alright, I think that's about it